Hello, and welcome back to Digital Assets Daily. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are in your corner of the world. I have a few different articles to discuss today on a few different assets. We're going to talk about some Holochain. We're going to talk about some Vechain, a little bit about Stellar, some Ripple and XRP, and discuss a few other items that I think are very exciting. And I think it's very big news for the industry as a whole. And let's just dive right in. The Holoport Alpha program is paying for use of Holoports during Alpha, stating they're incredibly appreciative of the community and early adopters who pre-purchased Holoports. In the previous months, many Holoport owners contributed greatly to the ability to release early milestones, and these community testers are people who have monitors and keyboards connected to the ports and who've dedicated their time to actively participate with the delivery team during early test cycles. And Holoport and Holochain says huge thanks to you. So here are the requirements for the Holoport Alpha program. And basically the participants in the Holoport Alpha program can choose to volunteer their Holoport or receive like a small stipend in Holo Fuel based on meeting the minimum metrics each month. The reason they're offering this stipend now is because as they move forward, it's critical that the Holoports remain turned on and connected to the internet while they are testing. So right into the requirements, Holoports must be updated to the latest version of HPOS. Participants must be signed up and accepted into the Holoport Alpha program. Holoports must have monthly uptime of 95%, and Holoports must maintain SSH at an availability level of 99%. So a stipend of 10,000 Holofuel HF will accrue monthly for each port and will be paid upon beta launch mainnet of the Holo platform. So if you do have a Holoport and you're on the Holochain platform, you might want to consider this because that's a good way to get extra income. So going back to the next article of Stellar, introducing automated market makers on Stellar. And that was something, just recently, shortly after an hour or so ago, even on Twitter, we saw Jed McCaleb tweeting this, and he was very excited about the liquidity that it's going to bring to Stellar. And right into the article, it states liquidity, liquidity, liquidity. So Stellar connects the world's financial infrastructure by making it easy to issue assets and to use those assets for seamless cross-border and cross-currency payments. Market liquidity, which allows the quick and efficient exchange of assets at stable and transparent prices, is fundamental to the network's success. And like many in the ecosystem, STF has long understood the fact, to quote our 2021 roadmap, improving liquidity is an essential part of the 2021 growth plan, and the ability to efficiently convert assets is what enables varied use cases and actors to interact with one another on Stellar. So liquid markets require substantial depth, measured in the amount of units available to be bought and sold at narrow widths, measured by the spread between buy and sell prices, both of which contribute to minimizing slippage, a measure of price impact or cost for a conversion. So creating liquid markets that are both deep and tight on a network like Stellar, which is designed to handle massive international payment flows, is a real challenge. There's a lot of bootstrapping to do. So every asset issued on Stellar starts with zero liquidity. To create and sustain a market, people have to be willing to put capital onto the network and to use the capital to facilitate asset conversion. And currently there is only one way to do that, creating orders on the order books. But the desire to improve liquidity to make cross-border payments fast, cheap, and highly usable led to a proposal to enable the creation of automated market makers, or AMMs, on Stellar. Based on what we've seen on other decentralized networks, AMMs have the potential to help the network continue to thrive and grow by making liquidity provision an accessible, simple, and inclusive process. The crypto hedge fund piles into cash after a once reliable trade goes south, and Nickel Digital Asset Management has put its flagship arbitrage strategy fund largely into cash after the recent collapse of one of the cryptocurrency market's most reliable trades, a move that's the antithesis of the sector's conventional narrative. So the 200 million USD hedge fund, run by alumni from Goldman Sachs Group Inc. and JP Morgan Chase & Co., isn't worrying about the anti-fiat fervor that runs through the industry while mulling new trading opportunities before redeploying capital from its digital asset arbitrage fund. Natalie Krachalov, the co-founder and the chief executive of Europe's biggest regulated crypto hedge fund, said he reckons the doldrums will end soon amid signs institutional investors are increasingly interested in the assets. Also, too, San Marino approves National Green Pass, allowing citizens and residents to move freely. The San Marino Great and General Council approves Decree Law number 109 of 16th of June, which puts in place its own green pass, and this equips citizens, residents, and others in the territory with a certificate in line with the European Union standards. And this pass is built on the Vechain Thor network, as San Marino Digital Certificate is an important tool that aligns the Republic with the technological standards used by the European Union, assuring total interoperability while also adding a universal certification method based on blockchain technology. And into the article just a bit more, you see that this innovative solution enables verification of green passes outside the European Union, and the San Marino Digital Certificate was developed with the support of Vechain, one of the world's leading public blockchain platforms. So DNV is an independent leader in assessment services and a pioneer in digital solutions development. And second QR code is verifiable by anyone, anywhere. Scanning the QR code with any device provides direct access to a web app where the certificate validity can be checked. And this is enabled by linking to a NFT or a non-fungible token, i.e. a unique and non-repeatable certificate of digital authenticity, guaranteeing immutability and accessibility by being registered on Vechain Thor public blockchain. So that's more use case for Vechain, which should help the pricing of VET, and Vechain Thor, which is the VTHL. So cryptocurrencies are on FinCEN's first national priorities list, and the Financial Surveillance Agency is pointing a finger at crypto and its new plan to combat terrorism financing. So the U.S. Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, an agency of the Treasury Department tasked with preventing and punishing money laundering and other financial crimes, has turned its attention to crypto. And in the agency's first list of government-wide priorities published Wednesday, FinCEN identified 8 priorities: corruption, cybercrime, and relevant virtual currency considerations, terrorist financing, fraud, transnational criminal organization activity, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and proliferation financing. So far, the agency's list of priorities is not connected to any policies, and according to FinCEN's statement, the agency will issue regulations at a later date that will specify how financial institutions should incorporate these priorities into their risk-based AML anti-money laundering programs. Also, too, German law allowing 415 billion USD investment into crypto takes effect. It's actually going live. So a new law in Germany that could theoretically prompt up to 415 billion USD to flow into crypto takes effect today. Germany's Fund Location Act, introduced in April and approved by Parliament shortly after, permits special funds to invest as much as 20% of their portfolios in crypto. The law came into effect today, and should every special fund choose to allocate the full 20% in crypto, that would equate to 350 billion euros or 415 billion USD. And based on the total assets under management of such funds in Germany, the figure was arrived at by Sven Hildebrandt, the CEO of Distributed Ledger Consulting, and was cited in a report by financial newspaper Börsenzeitung. And April. So special funds are the dominant institutional investment vehicle in Germany, and a sizable allocation of this market towards crypto could have profound implications across Europe because the country has the Eurozone's largest economy. So congratulations to Germany, and I know that is a bigger deal than it seems on the surface. So Ripple releases 1 billion XRP on July 1st, ignoring SEC's lawsuit. So the standard monthly release is 1 billion of XRP. I think really not knowing what the executives at Ripple know, whether that was something that was said to have been prohibited, like stopped and not permitted, or if that was something irrelevant and unaffected. But either which way, Ripple blockchain tech provider has unlocked another billion XRP tokens while the SEC legal suit against it continues. Ripple-friendly Temenos partners with the fastest growing digital bank in Pakistan to build next-gen banking solution. So Ripple customer Temenos has inked a partnership with Pakistan's UBL to help it implement an improved digital banking platform. So that should be significant also, and extending the use case and the liquidity in Ripple and connecting it back to XRP. We know once this lawsuit is done, all of these partnerships can begin going live without hesitation, and that's going to be significantly launching overnight because they have a significant amount of partners that have a lot of use cases and ready to just dive in and jump onto the Ripple locomotive, so to speak, and keep moving forward. And guys, remember, this is not financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And before we go, I want to leave you with a final thought. Take every chance you get in life because some things only happen once. I want to say thank you to our VIP on Patreon, Surfmeister, and to each and every one of you. Much love. Hit the like and subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.